Zion Law School. I am sitting here thinking about some experiences that I just had, and an urgent, unexpected problem. In fact, a series of urgent, unexpected problems that each were impossible to anticipate or to plan. So how many times do we or have you encountered these type of problems in your life? I mean, the type of problems that if you don't solve them, they can mean disaster, right? The kind of problems that can make you panic, make you do and say things that you would regret, or get you locked up. I'm talking about problems of that sort, right? So I've been dealing with some issues regarding these things. So those of you who travel and who travel internationally, you know that travel has changed a great deal, right? Things happen, countries change their rules, and you have to be not only willing but able to react, to respond immediately, right? Immediately, and you don't have a choice. And if you're unable to do that, you can have really big problems when you travel abroad, especially in this environment, right? With the jab, and countries are changing their entry and exit requirements, at the drop of a dime. Today you need this, and then tomorrow you need that and something else, or you no longer need that. It's just changing, right? And it all costs money, and it all costs time, and you have to comply, right? So what do you do? But we can talk about the context of travel, or any type of problem in your life. The first thing to recognize is that problems, even if it doesn't go the way you want it to go, are generally speaking, for your advantage. Okay? For and to your advantage. So just recognizing, understanding that, right? Then the problem is no longer a problem. It becomes something that that can help you, even though you'd like it to go your way. But if it doesn't, you know that it's something that's going to help you in the future. It's going to give you more skills. It's going to give you more poise. It's going to cause you to be more resilient. Whatever it was that you were deficient, what I'm trying to say is this: problems present themselves so that you can learn something. So if you can identify what you're supposed to learn in that problem, it's no longer a problem for you. So when you see that, you can reframe it. Now it's not a problem, it's an opportunity for you to grow, expand. Self-development, okay, at the highest level, especially when you are in a situation where it can be disastrous, right? However, those of you who have lived and who are resilient, you know that the very worst things that have happened to you in your life, 5, 10 years later, they become the very best things in your life because you learn from them, right? You became more resilient, you became more determined, more resourceful. So problems present you with the opportunity to become more resourceful, more poised. All right, more poised. I'll give y'all an example of something I experienced today without going into great detail. I'll do it on another live stream, but I don't want to do it here. So I was faced with the situation, and it looked like I wasn't going to be able to go where I need to go, right? And they were very forceful about it. Okay, even though I knew that what they were saying was not correct, but they still have themselves to protect, right? I'm talking about legally protect. Okay. So of course, we're only men and women, so we get frustrated, we get angry, uh, but it's best not to show it unless you think it's going to help you. It's better to to project strength and firmness. So when somebody looks at you, they know that you are immovable. Okay, this is how you defeat people who are have more money, more resources than you. Your will defeats them. All right, your firmness, your will. Okay. In other words, there's no quit in you, and there's no chump or punk in you. Right? There's no back down in you. All right, and that's showing on your face, not in an angry, aggressive way, but in a way that's showing, I am the boss here. I'm in control here. I'm the leader. I'm the 5-star general, right? And you are an enlisted man, or you are a, somebody who's lower commission but lower rank, right? And you can do that in a very dignified way, where people don't feel threatened by you, but they feel like you're a leader, right? So most people will submit to you if you learn how to project yourself that way. All right. So I just wanted to share that experience. Most likely I'll go into it in another live stream. But then also the questions that you ask, or the things that you demand, right? And you have to understand, you're not asking for anything, you are demanding. Okay? And when you talk to people, you make sure that they understand by your firmness, the expression on your face, your posture, right? That you are demanding. And if misunderstand you, you can clarify that you're demanding, right? So you can demand documentation to the effect of whatever it is that they are saying they can't do this or they have to do that. You can demand documentation of it, right? So you can have it documented. So of course, I'll comply, but you must give me documentation to the effect of what you're telling me. So anyway, when you encounter these type of problems that can potentially change the direction of your life, just remember that these are opportunities for you to grow, to demonstrate your resourcefulness, to demonstrate your resilience, to demonstrate, practice how to be poised, right? To project power. All of these sorts of things, all right? So problems are a good thing. Even though sometimes if they don't go your way, it hurts. But just knowing that if you identify what you were supposed to, or what you are supposed to learn from it, what inadequacy you had that led up to that problem, right? Or maybe there's no inadequacy at all, right? Maybe it's just, the way things happen, right? It just went down like that. Or you were just the unlucky person, okay? It can be that, right? But how you handle yourself is always your choice, and how you feel, whether you're afraid or whether you feel courageous. See, these are choices that you make, all right? These are choices that you can consciously make. And if you tend to fear, well, there's nothing wrong with being afraid, right? Fear is good. Fear is good. Fear can raise you to the next level of performance. Okay? Fear can also save your life. All right? So there's nothing wrong with being afraid. The thing is whether you're going to be courageous or a coward. Right? But anyway, I'm Dr. Yasapa. I wish all of you all the best. Be yourself. Return to nature. return to the Most High, and always stay in control of you. Islam to all the Moors. Shalom to the entire house of Yasharala. I'll see y'all on the next one.